Can you really perform Qurbani online? At first, this question might seem surprising. How can something as deeply personal and physical as the sacrifice of an animal, a ritual that connects us to the legacy of Prophet Ibrahim, a.s., and the profound act of submission to Allah, be carried out through a few clicks on a screen? Yet, in our rapidly changing world, digital sacrifice platforms have emerged, allowing Muslims around the globe to participate in this sacred act even when physical barriers, distance, time, or financial constraints make traditional Qurbani difficult. To understand whether online Qurbani is valid and how it aligns with Islamic teachings, we must first revisit the essence of Qurbani itself. The Quran recounts the story of Ibrahim, with clear emphasis on obedience and trust. When he reached the age to work with him, he said, "O my son, indeed I have seen in a dream that I must sacrifice you." 37-102. This act was a test of faith and submission, reminding us that Qurbani is an expression of surrender to Allah's will and a demonstration of gratitude for His countless blessings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, further elaborated on the importance of sacrifice, saying, "The best of sacrifices is that which is made on the day of Eid and is not mutilated," Muslim, underscoring the spiritual purity and the method of sacrifice. So where does online Qurbani fit in? At its core, Qurbani requires the slaughter of an animal following Islamic guidelines, with the meat distributed among family, friends, and the poor. The physical act of slaughter must be carried out by a Muslim who follows Sharia rules, including the pronouncement of Allah's name during the act. This is where many digital sacrifice platforms operate. They facilitate the process by managing the purchase, care, and slaughter of animals on behalf of donors in countries where such arrangements are permissible and supervised by qualified Islamic authorities. This practice is not a new concept but a practical adaptation, especially for Muslims living in non-Muslim majority countries or those unable to perform the sacrifice locally. The important question is, does this fulfill the religious obligation? Scholars have generally accepted that as long as the slaughter is performed in accordance with Islamic law, the distribution of meat is properly managed, and the donor's intention is sincere, online Qurbani is valid. This perspective is supported by the understanding that intention, niyya, is paramount in Islam. The physical presence is not always necessary when the conditions are met by a trusted agent. Historically, the Sahaba and early Muslim communities adapted Islamic practices to their circumstances, emphasizing the flexibility and mercy embedded in the Sharia. The Prophet P.B.H. himself said, "Verily, Allah has eased the religion for you," Bukhari, highlighting that Islam is a religion of ease, not hardship. Online platforms today continue this tradition of facilitation, ensuring that the noble act of Qurbani can be performed with integrity and sincerity, even from a distance. These platforms often provide transparency, showing the process from animal purchase to slaughter and distribution, sometimes through videos and reports, to assure donors that their sacrifice is properly honored. But beyond logistics, the rise of digital sacrifice invites us to reflect deeply. How do we preserve the spiritual essence of Qurbani when mediated through technology? Does the convenience risk diluting our connection to this sacred act? The answer lies in how we engage with the process. When we make the intention purely for Allah's pleasure, trust the scholars and platforms that ensure Sharia compliance, and remember the story of Prophet Ibrahim's unwavering submission, our hearts remain connected to the sacrifice's profound meaning. This modern method can even broaden the impact of our sacrifice, reaching needy communities worldwide, embodying the Quranic injunction, and do good. Indeed, Allah loves the doers of good. 2:195. In conclusion, yes, you can perform Qurbani online, provided that it is done through trustworthy, Sharia-compliant channels that maintain the sanctity and requirements of the sacrifice. This digital evolution is a testament to Islam's timeless principles adapting to the realities of our world, ensuring that no sincere believer is deprived of this beautiful act of worship. As we embrace these changes, let us hold fast to the spiritual heart of Qurbani, submission, sacrifice, and generosity, and let that be our guide in every step, digital or physical. May Allah accept all our sacrifices, near or far, and multiply the rewards for every act done with a sincere heart.